Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam will make a pledge to Steffi. Hope will also suspect trouble, and Luna will raise the stakes in her plot to get a new swain. Liam will face a blow that he doesn't see coming. When Liam checked himself out of the sanitarium against medical advice, he assumed he was on the mend. Liam just assured Kelly that he wasn't going anywhere, so he plans to always be there for her. Unfortunately, Liam has an inoperable mass on his brain, so Steffi will want Finn to tell her more now that he's texted that stunner. This is the kind of thing that requires a face-to-face discussion, so Finn will join Steffi on the Precipice House lounge and partake further about Liam's reviews. Steffi will suppose Liam should hear this terminal news from her, so she'll catch Liam off guard when she reveals his brain mass in private. Liam will feel like there must be some mistake, but Steffi will contend Finn, Dr. Grace, and Dr. Bridget have all verified he's facing a grim outgrowth. Indeed so, Liam will make a bold rejection of his prognostic. That won't work for Liam when he wants to stay alive to watch Kelly and Beth grow up. It sounds like Liam will promise Steffi that he's going to do everything he can to beat this. Liam may argue that anyhow of what the Croakers say, dying and leaving his girls without their father just isn't an option. There'll be a Forrester Creations fashion show to neutralize the sad drama that Liam's up against. Eric will make a vaticination about the magical night ahead, but it won't be so magical for Brooke and Taylor. That's because Taylor will supposedly lock them up together through a little confidentially accident. Brooke will really let Taylor have it once they're trapped while the fashion show's in progress. Liam will have to make some opinions about whether he'll reveal his inoperable brain mass. Since Liam won't want to give up on his fight to survive or burden his favored bones, he may contend on keeping effects under wraps, at least for now. Still, Hope may suspect commodities going on and notice that Liam seems awfully close to Steffi these days. Will Hope eventually defy Liam and pry the verity out of him? As for Luna, she'll step up her game when it comes to making Will her man. That'll mean further strategy sessions with Sheila and further chances for them to get caught together. Hope might suspect trouble when it comes to Sheila and Luna, too. It's easy to imagine Hope witnessing a moment of interdicted cling between Luna and Sheila, so she might realize Sheila prevaricated to Deacon. Hope could get updates on some unsettling developments. These romantic reunions need to be, so let's talk about some couples that could come back together for some fresh thresholds. Although Liam and Steffi have been reconnecting following his collapse at the Spencer estate, is she really the former honey who's meant for him? Finn is Steffi's true soulmate, which means Liam's soulmate could be someone differently. Perhaps it's Hope who Liam needs to reunite with, especially now that Deacon has been dropping hints that point in that direction. Despite Liam's bleak medical situation, he may eventually make a miraculous recovery and get a new morning with Hope. As a perk, it'd be a good way to reset Hope's character and get her back on the right track. Bill has been single for a while now and could really use another chance at love. Although Katie has rejected Bill more times than he can count, could she eventually delve in and give him the romantic reunion news he's craved for so long? Brooke is gearing up for a reunion with Nick grounded on the rearmost spoilers, so she wouldn't be an option for Bill, at least not for the foreseeable future. The show might as well let Katie to surrender to Bill and embrace another chance at living happily ever after, at least as long as happily ever after lasts on a cleaner. Carter's best pairing was arguably his love with Quinn Fuller, so perhaps the show should readdress it. Carter keeps trying to settle down with his perfect match, but it no way seems to work out for veritably long. Should the show bring Quinn back for a reunion with Carter and let them enjoy a new love story chapter together? Liam's up against grounded on his most recent reviews in the April 18th occasion. Liam has an inoperable mass on his brain, so he's facing a terminal opinion, bone. That Steffi will end up discovering to him. Despite this terrible blow, Liam will decide he's not going to accept what the Croakers are saying. Will Liam's fierce fight to survive be what saves him in the end? Liam will be determined to ever stick around for Kelly and Beth, so it's possible he'll basically be saved by the power of a father's love. It sounds like Liam will be open to experimental treatments and anything that could extend his time on Earth for his daughter's sake. Eric terminal plot was a fake estual, and also Taylor got a dying plot that turned out to be a fake out as well. Will Liam be coming in line for a story that seems bleak but eventually has a happy ending? That option clearly can't be taken off the table, but we also have to consider the volition. There's a chance this is the end of the road for Liam and that the show intends on giving him an emotional send-off. I'm at a point where I'm trying to come up with his coming chapter, Bell stated. He went on to say, Scott, we know, is a brilliant actor and in 2025, he's going to have a front-burner story but Bone. That's fully different for him. You could look at that statement in a couple different ways depending on whether you want to be pessimistic or auspicious about the situation. Bell was putatively floundering to come up with a new direction for Liam, which could be a hint that he's being written out. Also again, Bell had plenitude of praise for Clifton and easily had plans for this front-burner story, so perhaps this is just about giving him a chance to shine. Clifton is indeed impressing suckers with his performance, so could Liam get a phenomenon that keeps the popular actor around? Whatever the case, Liam will make some bold prognostications about proving the Croakers wrong and staying alive to be a father to his cherished girls. Liam will fight like crazy for Beth and Kelly, so stay tuned for updates on whether that'll lead to miraculous news. Everyone has a reason to detest Poppy these days. With the character putatively unremorseful about any of her conduct, it seems she could get killed off soon. However, there would be multiple suspects in a whodunit if that happens. So, Let's Progeny started talking about the possibilities. When Poppy followed Luna to Los Angeles, the two soon moved in together. They sounded close and Luna raved about how her mama was more like a family to her. It was only latterly that Luna framed her own mama for 2 murders. It was when they possessed Luna and Finn saved a boxed Steffi. Luna keeps claiming she was traumatized by Poppy's bad parenthood. After Bill got Luna pardoned, Poppy went to pay her a visit. The reunion didn't go so well. In fact, by the end of it, Poppy exploded and disowned her son. Since Luna technically did frame her for 2 murders, one can't condemn Poppy. Still, there's further. In the morning, Poppy sounded regretful over her conduct. More lately, she's principally boasting about how tough she is. Poppy claimed that Sheila had no idea who she was intruding with. Poppy also was bold enough to poke Sheila not formally, but doubly, and lived to tell the tale. Still, it seems that Poppy could face a ghastly end. Luna, Finn, Steffi, and Sheila aren't the only bones. Who could have a reason to kill Poppy? There's Lee and maybe indeed Bill or Jack. Still, in cleaner whodunits, the most egregious suspects are generally red herrings. It would be intriguing to see Deputy Chief Bradley make some false apprehensions only to have the real killer be someone completely unanticipated. It might indeed be someone that hasn't been seen in a while, similar as RJ. While RJ hasn't been around in months, the last time we saw him, he was handling Luna's crimes veritably well. Zen sounded to have set up peace, but not RJ. RJ sounded short, distrait, and sounded about to deteriorate. So, could RJ come back only to be transferred to captivity for boggling Luna's mama?